I love music because I started doing it as a hobby back in 2019, and now I've pretty much started to honestly get carried away with it. Like, I've now joined a band, and now I'm doing all these programs, and I've played all these shows everywhere, and it's been pretty fun for me. My connection with music's really, if anything, grown because I did use it as a coping mechanism, but around that time, it was during COVID and everything was online, school, all that. Around that time too, my grandfather passed away, and he was everything music. Like, he went from playing the trumpet to piano, and he was just very involved with music. He was in 2 bands actually, and then his piano player never showed up to practice, so he ended up actually learning the entire piano just so his band can continue on. And I think about that, and like, he learned a whole new entire instrument he had no idea about just so he could continue his whole music career. It's just inspirational. Like, I could do so much to so little just to keep everything going. Around the time it was passing, I got more involved in music, especially exploring other instruments. I guess you could say it is an escape route for me, but not only the escape route that it's used for me, but I say it could also be used for maybe just like a way to see other people smile. More of like a way to express yourself, an escape almost to some people, and especially when you create your own music, it's even bigger than that, if not the same, but with more definitions. It did have some impact on my clothing choice. I found out that I was wearing a lot more merchandise, and also like my personality started to change a lot. Like, I started becoming less stage fright, and also that I've been starting to build up to crowds, I guess. Anything really that fit me I was wearing. A lot of my clothing just has changed. I definitely would not be wearing like jeans with Levi's and then a band shirt if I knew like 5 years ago this is what I'd be wearing. I'd look disgusted. I think it's just heavily influenced the way I've also acted too. Through music, I definitely did have a strong connection with people because I definitely started getting to know some new people, like my bandmates and other people that are working at Rockstars. I really enjoyed it. Well, before I was ever involved with music, just staying at home, playing video games, I didn't really do anything. It was just, eat, sleep, might play some guitar every now and then, but it wasn't really productive. And then music was sort of like main priority for me, and I took it more seriously, and it became more of like set goals for me, like that I didn't think I wanted to set in the past, but it ended up like just helping me grow and develop into like a whole like different person, but in a good way. Best thing music brought to me was probably this joy I never found, where I can study and all this and then just like play something out of nowhere. Thought process of someone learning something entirely new just to keep going to what they've already started just seems surprising to me. Music brought me to memorize more and like memorize these notes and then everything that there is to know about music.